Now let's take a look at how you improve your quality score. And there's a couple of levels of this. First, we're going to look at how you optimize your quality score by improving your click-through rate. Now, improving your click-through rate is about getting more people to click on your ads. So for every 100 times your ad is being shown, getting a higher number of people to think your ad is relevant and then click on it. So if you had a keyword, for example, that was chocolates, that's a pretty broad keyword. Remember in one of my earlier presentations here, I said the keyword chocolates, if somebody types that in, maybe they're looking for chocolate recipes, maybe they're looking to buy chocolates, maybe they're looking to find out how chocolates are being made, right? So it's a fairly generic keyword. It's not very specific. So you could probably improve the click-through rate and the relevance of that sort of a keyword by making it more specific. So you could say, we have dark chocolate candy bars. If somebody types that in, it's much more clear what they are looking for. They're probably looking for that type of a product. So if that's what you sell, having a more specific keyword like this probably will have a better click-through rate from customers. Now, one of the other elements of improving the click-through rate, of course, is improving the ad text and making it really, really clear why somebody should click your ad as opposed to somebody else's ad. And it's about putting in your unique value proposition, about putting in a great offer, really enticing that user to say, hey, that's the ad that exactly answers my question, so let me click on that one versus all of these others. So here's an example. Say that you have an ad for chocolates and it just says buy chocolates, purchase delicious chocolates, many assortments available. Well, that's an okay ad, but the problem with it is it's a little bit generic. Many assortments available doesn't really mean anything to people. So what about trying a different ad text variation that says award-winning chocolates, right? Now you've said you're not just chocolates, but you're award-winning. You've got the best chocolates that are out there. Voted best chocolates in the city. If you buy it now, you get 50% off. And there's a limited time on this offer. Right? So these are elements that usually draw people into clicking on an ad. You've given them a really good reason to come to your website now, because if they want to get that 50% offer on the best chocolates in the city, they have to do it now before the offer expires. And the nice thing with AdWords, of course, is that you can try as many different ad variations as you want. It doesn't cost anything to put in multiple variations, and then let the system run, and the system will tell you this is the variation that gets a higher click-through rate, that gets a higher quality score. And then you stick with that, and maybe you make some variations from the best one. But you're always testing, always improving your click-through rate. Now, the final thing to keep in mind with improving click-through rate and quality score is that quality score is not the metric that matters to your business the most. The metric that matters to your business is conversions, conversion rate. Right. So you want to get people to come to your website when they're interested in purchasing something. If you're just optimizing to get the best click-through rate or the best quality score, you're losing sight of what your business is all about. And so here's an ad that you could write. This is going to get a tremendous click-through rate because it says free money for everyone. Well, who doesn't want to have free money, right? So everybody's going to be clicking on this ad, but when they come to your page and they realize there's no free money to be had, but you want to sell them some chocolates, well then, guess what? They're probably not going to be buying this offer from you. You're going to generate a lot of clicks. You're going to spend a lot of money on those clicks, and you're not going to get any sales. So when you're optimizing for quality score, do keep in mind it is important to keep sight of the bigger picture, which is you want to drive conversions, right? So you want to strike that right balance between a good quality score that gives you discounted cost per click, a higher position, but also gives you a good number of conversions and sales. So next, let's take a look at how you can optimize for relevance in landing pages.